just joining me, my name is Dustin Hinkson with Hink Gaming. Like and subscribe to my channel, share, whatever you gotta do.
Our hunger.
The balustrade.
We're gonna get down with some
It's a short
general
drop
quests.
from there.
You're gonna watch some slaughter. This is the place
main
to
quest
do it.
line.
I don't like
Try to pick
heights.
up on some of the side things that I have.
You worry me, boy.
Just try to screw some
worry
people up. See what's going on.
Prolonging our...
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
Right now I'm doing a little bit of catching up on the main quest line. Told me to look for a vent. Apparently in the wrong area. Let's see if we can grab that.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Alright, let's get somewhere.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
That's what I'm doing. Looking around.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Thank you.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super-weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down.
Holy crap!
The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Wow, that was bleak.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Castros. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Two?
This'll be easy. Just walk around and pick them off.
Get over here! She's coming! Where are you at? I'm done! Am I done?
Double up on some arrows. It's fine if you want to run away. I understand.
Got eyes on him. I'm gonna die.
We're too close to a tribal crypt to stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
Let me find out. Okay.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines? I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty, too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
Zigzag.
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, coffee, conflict cappuccinos.
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
That is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life.
Whoops. Yeah, we get the idea. These Pharaoh robots are devastating.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible, but it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring Victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Alright, a lot of mystery, a lot of reveal right now. Okay. More data logs, more data logs.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we could negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You've had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stocks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
I will. We will touch the lives of many. Brutal.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. Why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Learning a lot.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be, atonement.
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you... You know... Get your hands off me!
If you're still nauseous.
No. The inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Okay. Well, it stopped, but it seems like we've learned a lot so far. Like a ton.
Intruder! Get her!
Okay.
What?
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Okay, come on. Step it up. There we go. All right.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
All right. Get out of the way. There we go. This is so bad. Let's get this out of the way. I'm trying to pick stuff up. It's not happening. Going downstairs yet. There's too many goodies in here. There is just so much to learn.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit.
Need to find the right configuration.
She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Hey. Hey. I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Who knows? Maybe there is. Is there a way up there? Okay.
done. I should check the door nearby.
Alright. Door open. Move on.
Should have brought a cart. Found one. Looks intact.
Just what I was looking for. Alright, let's put this in.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
Okay, up, left, down. Right. Okay. Up. Left. Down. Right. Up. Isn't that what that is? Down. Right. Up. Come on. That's gotta be right. It's gotta be. Up. Left. Down. Right. Up. Why is it not? Why is it not activating? Maybe it's back. Up, left, down. It's driving nuts. This better not be a glitch.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
I knew it was something like that. Alright. guess it was me that was glitched. Oh, come on. Okay, so down, right, up, left, down. Oh. Come on. Okay, let's try it. Reverse. Alright. So up, right. It's messing. Up, right, down. Up, right, down. Left, up. Up, right, down, left, up. Come on. It's like every single combination here. Oh, come on. Really? Down, left, up. Okay. The far was upside down, which means, oh man, okay. Down, left. Down, left, up. We got it. Okay, we got it this time. Messing with me. Messing with me. Down, left, up, right, down. Okay. Down, left, up, right. Aha.
That did it. There should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
That was annoying for just a minute.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact. Get it while I can.
gotta be somewhere else. Nice. Oh, come on.
Or not.
Oh, more?
Clear. For a moment, anyway.
Get moving. You have to find Gaia.
All right. I'll use one.
can't carry more.
It wasn't too bad. I should have took him on in the first place. Took long enough.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. The Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Check every little nook and cranny.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
That's what cauldrons are, huh? Man, why won't somebody just make this into a movie already? Played a lot of different games, but I'll tell you what, this is probably one of my favorites. It's up there. It's up there. Top 5, maybe even top 3 all-time favorites.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. More Eclipse.
Careful now.
Get all those guys tagged so I know what's going on.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries.
Whoa.
42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past.
She's close. I know.
Well, you're right.
Grab this now.
Climb up over there.
We got us a corpse over here.
Oh, is it? I thought he was alive. They're all on alert. I can't take down heavies right after that. Go back to what you were doing so I can kill you. Come on, everybody. Time to go back to your job.
Off you go.
Gotta relax.
Yeah, just relax. You just had a heart attack, dude. Just a heart attack. Sure. Just relax. Calm down. I'm not saying I'm a pro at being silent, but this is working out pretty good so far. Turn around. Can't hide? No, not really. If I had the ability to take you out, that'd be nice. on. Get up there. Come on, what's going on here? Go up. I'm not able to get up there? That's so dumb.
Here I am.
That was nice. That was nice. Now, if only the game wasn't glitching and not letting me up here, am I not allowed to? That would be really stupid.
That's the last of them. Alone once more.
Right.
In what should have been a cave
Will the
of
game let me
wonders,
come up here?
look around. See if anything is left.
What the heck? Of course there's gonna be some stuff left. Really? There was a staircase there the whole time?
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, a spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
How does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god? Looks like the only way onwards.
Guess we're not getting answers. Try to be patient. It's just a lot to take in.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Raleigh Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and...
I can't spare the weight.
Construction of further facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Wrong way. There we go. What's going on? Careful, little eyes, what you see.
Would benefit from antilopinae morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
Used to hold something.
And yet,
component that got removed.
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good.
She's just tuning in. I'm doing part of the main quest. I'm actually figuring out a whole lot of stuff of what's going on with the main story of this game. It's Horizon Zero Dawn. Awesome game.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth.
And I'm basically
May I speak
finding out where
outside
humanity
protocol?
came from.
When you're back up and running at the new site,
Again.
we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems
This
are
AI is
operational.
called Gaia.
The odds stand in our favor.
Artificial intelligence that is capable of creating life
There's
on
nothing
Earth.
left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
Yeah, that's
I
no
believe
joke.
in you,
It is very
Elizabeth.
visually pleasing. Like, I just love the with 4K and everything. They pay attention to the full detail. The cinematics are brilliant. All the things you get involved with when you see like little cutscenes and stuff like that. And the storyline is just brilliant. Earlier I was just raving, like, when are they going to make this a movie? Like, the entire concept that humanity is destroyed by robots, yeah, it was done before. With
Pure
Terminator
logic
and
won't
things
cut
like
it,
that.
Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing
robots
from our
that
mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a
So
monster?
basically, Horizon Zero Dawn is trying to figure out a plan to
may I
keep
speak
all of these
outside
robots
protocol?
from completely destroying humanity. And right now I'm finding
Of course,
out that
Gaia, go on.
Gaia is
I'm
an
sorry
AI
to
created by
contradict you,
humans because
Mr.
they
Farrow's
already
argument
know
is
that
sound.
humanity's
At this
pretty much
point,
going to
the
become
development of my
extinct and
psyche
they have to
is not entirely predictable. To
they have to
ensure
start all
preservation
over.
of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There.
The Pro does do
Satisfied,
upscaling
Ted?
even if you don't have a 4K
Jeez, let's
TV.
just do
It'll
what it
still look
says.
nice. Before I got this 4K, I had a plasma, but I got the Pro. You can still, you can still play on it and everything. It's still awesome. It's still awesome. But yeah, visually the 4K, it blows me away. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm actually I'm putting this out in 1080. I mean, if I put it in high res, I don't want anything to go below 60 frames per second while I'm broadcasting. You actually joined at a pretty pivotal moment in the game, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if you have this game or not, but oh, I love it so much. One of the best RPGs I've played in a really long time. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it because it wasn't talked about as much as like World War II coming out. I know that's just first-person shooters, stuff like that. I know God of War's coming out, but I've been stuck on this for a while. I've been playing this, and I love it. I'm sure I'll get into something else a little later once I beat this. How do I get in here? Nice, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just starting out. It's kind of hard to blow up a channel and everything. I do put things from a bunch of different games on here. I just maybe started a month or so ago, so I haven't had a ton of involvement. But I try to upload things that are pretty intense. Try to get involved. I can't believe I can't figure out where to go from here. Drive me nuts. So what do you mean super sampling? What's super sampling? got to be something stupid. It's making me angry. I can't find it. Better screenshots. Okay. Oh, you mean like photo mode? Are you talking about photo mode, or are you talking about the PS4 in general? Ooh, pry open door. Okay. Jeez. Knew it was something dumb. Unbelievable. Whenever I start a game, it says super sampling mode is enabled. Okay. Well, whatever. Sony does a pretty good job with updates. I mean, I have an Xbox One as well. I do enjoy playing that, but there's also I've fallen in love with a lot of the exclusives. So I've been playing my PS4 a lot lately. Alright.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
If you're just joining us right now, I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm at kind of a very pinnacle moment in the main storyline. Learning everything that's going on.
Are you really so naive?
Comments, talk to me if you want to.
There will be no who waiting for you there,
Like,
Aloy.
subscribe to my
Whatever
channel.
birthed you into the world was a whatnot.
I'm not just on Horizon Zero
Although
Dawn.
I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine.
I've got all
But
sorts.
what kind of machine and
playing
why?
different games and uploading things.
Why were you created?
Let's sit back and find out what's going on here. The creation of life once again.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
I think I'm finding out how Aloy, the main character I'm playing as right now, has a direct connection to this jerk. Has a direct connection to one of the other main characters that you don't see, Elizabeth Sobek. I think I might be a reincarnation of her.
Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you.
But this douchebag from the beginning.
My entire life,
Hellblade.
I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty.
I don't think I've ever played it.
That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind.
So it's on a sacrifice.
As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed.
I'm gonna kill you, sucker.
Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Let's find out about
See
Rost.
that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun.
Keep talking.
Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
That's not happening, big guy.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get in the cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe.
Thanks for hanging around.
Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Oh yeah, fight in the arena. I feel like Gladiator. Are you not entertained?
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, The false Sun King will be
Maximus,
dead, and Holy Meridian
Maximus.
ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Duran ordered many faithless crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the Radiant in the eyes of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That did it. One more pillar and that platform will come down. And my weapons with it. Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Freeze canister on its head. Cryo arrow shoots it out. Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its lift attacks. That canister on its belly. Looks important.
You're toast. You're toast.
Check the machine
Better than that. Come on. Oh yeah. Once again, are you not entertained?
Oh yeah, Ravager!
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's Sacred Mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
Wow, that was all incredibly intense. Very awesome. help out my people. What? Oh, not a lot of fast travel there. Are you kidding me? What about right here? Close.
It was on fire. The embrace. Damn, no more. Stand here. Anything to protect the embrace. But the gates couldn't hold. This is Hades' future.
Where's he going? Estrada ran away? Come on.
Gosh. She wasn't one to give up ground. No, she didn't sell her life cheaply.
Hostile.
In the end, I guess that's all any of us can hope.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Come on.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, screw you. Yeah.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Yeah, you should fear me. I would.
Embrace.
Crap, there's a lot of these machines.
It's devastated. For years, this was my entire world. It can be destroyed in hours.
Intruder!
No birdsong. I've never heard the embrace so quiet. So dead. That was worth it.
Okay, another one of these, huh?
Another battle. Another defeat. The eclipse smashed through.
Get your ass up! Get out of the corner! Jerks ain't playing around. Where the hell did they rock them? Come on. Wow. Man, that's got a heck of a blast radius.
Got one right here! Ooh.
Oh, come on, really? Invisible barrier.
Got you!
No, you don't. I wouldn't say you got me. I wouldn't say you got me either. Or you.
Fear the power of
Playing games? Huh?
Try to run.
I'm not going to play around with these fools destroying my family.
Save these for the trail.
What do you think this is, a game? Is it? No, seriously. Is it a game? All I get 65 shards. awful lot of crap for 65 shards. Beast up here. Just a quick pause for station identification. You're watching Hink Gaming. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Keep up to date with everything that has to do with the games that I'm playing in intense moments. Maybe gain some tips, tricks, insight into any upcoming games or older games you wanted to buy and never knew about. But seriously though, I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go fight that giant machine. At least it sounds big. It might just be a giant wimp, like everything else that I've been fighting. Piece of cake.
Need them soon enough. Can't be too prepared. More Eclipse. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain.
What?
If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried.
Oh, man.
I'll never reach the hatch.
Throwing everything.
That's right! Bring down the mountain!
I knew it was big.
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For the
our mother!
Varl and Sona, they're still alive.
Destroy it!
There's guns out of here.
The corruption will not take hold!
caught Red Ball. I'll take you down.
May the goddess remember!
Up the hill. We're playing around.
Did it. We only helped. I thought we would die.
Holy crap. Well, let's walk around and collect all this garbage. Up your Thunderjaw, I better get some good stuff for it. Need to find a box of 1500 blaze. It's not too horrible for very hard. At least I didn't have to embarrass myself too much.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the old stories. Another Metal Devil struck down upon the slopes. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been lost.
Thank you, thank you.
You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. so long as we have you to fight with us. I suppose we'll make do.
Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the Embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
Good catches, Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Aloy! You've come back! So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you. Finally.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soka. You are clear to proceed.
Thanks, Grandma.
Cradle 9, Route 1.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
What do we got here?
So this is Eleuthia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Wow, that was nuts.
Someday. That's what you always say. We want it now. It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Nina, you have suffered malgrazing.
Go away!
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they
Children,
love flowers.
let's run a jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then.
Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and go off steam.
What else do we have here?
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn.
I guess that dude
so
told
much
me.
Promise and possibility.
Malfunction. Apollo offline. Real-time control access. Priority message for Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Oh boy, more learning.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Oh, what do you know?
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
to quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Well, that's some very intense news to hear.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Alufia now.
Yeah, no big deal. Just go do what you're supposed to be doing. It's cool. You just had a major revelation. Just get over it. Move on. Okay, wow. Almost died there. Okay, maybe that wasn't where I was supposed to go. Come on. Quit it. What are you doing? Oh.
This is going to be interesting.
Where I was before.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
She came out of the mountain, and she was changed, anointed.
Just as All Mother struck down the Meadow King,
Her anointing will cleanse the land of corruption.
Man, that was all enlightening. Seems I got a ways to travel. There's been a lot of very pivotal moments in this game happening during this broadcast. Awesome. That's a lot of chill water. Let's get some more blaze in here.
Probably going to need it.
Come to me, Strider. We have much to do. Alright everyone, I believe this is the moment where I end my broadcast. I will be on tomorrow, and we'll go a little bit further into the depth of the intensity of this game. Storyline, plotline, we're going to check it out. I'm just going to do a bunch of little side quests and stuff for a while. If you like the broadcast, if you like to see what's going on, you want to follow more of Aloy's story as I see it and as I choose to go through everything. I am on very hard difficulty, first playthrough, doing alright so far, getting my butt kicked, making some progress here and there. Woo! Good game. Good game. Alright, well thank you for joining me. I'm going to broadcast again tomorrow, and I'll be on the main quest that'll also allow me to get the final cell to get the special armor, which I'm totally stoked about. So we're going to go get that armor right after I finish this mission, The Mountain That Fell. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Hank out.